Hello everybody, this is a review of Dolores Claiborne. No, not the brand, okay? Even though I do have a jacket from Dolores Claiborne and it fits perfectly. I was like, oh shoot, I don't care. People are like, that's a women's jacket, bitch. I'm rocking it. Dolores Claiborne, the movie. Or, I think, yeah, the book. Or unless he made it just for a movie, but it's probably a book too. Stephen King, but the thing is, it stars Kkathy Bates. She should have got an Oscar for this, okay? Literally. This was top-notch acting. She was also Misery. She's been in lots of movies. Or the one right there where, like, I take care of my own. Like, We Lacey's. Or something like that. I forgot. Lacey Drive. Yeah, that movie is good. Home of Our Own, I think it's called. It's a very good movie. I loved it. I like it like that. Like, I take care of my own. Oh, I don't know. Every time she always says it or I watch it, like a rewind, I laugh when I just hear that. I'm like, take care of my own. But, yeah. Christopher Plummer, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Those are the three main characters. And also, Riley. The thing is, he's just playing the constable. He's playing the cop. He was in Step Brothers, that actor. And also in Chicago singing Cellophane, would you bend my name? I got no money. Something like that. That guy. Okay, if you're looking at my hair, you're probably like, you look like him. Screw you. Anyway, spoilers if you haven't seen a movie that came out 20 fucking years ago. I hope you laugh at that one. No, seriously, I remember there was like, oh, thank you. You just spoiled Batman. That movie came out 30 fucking years ago. What the hell's there to spoil? Alright, literally. This is me. That doesn't work for movies that came for, like, if a movie's out for a year or a season, like, you know, Game of Thrones, no. People are like, you can say like, no, don't tell me, but I'm like, no, you are out, man. If the thing's been out for a season already, yeah. Well, me personally, I have a week rule. If you haven't seen it for a week, oh, it's open. Oh, it's open season. You can talk all you want. Some people are like, no. Yeah. If you haven't seen it in a week, okay. Unless it's like Star Wars, and it's a good Star Wars movie, okay, 2 weeks. But if it was like The Last Jedi, 3 days. Alright? When it goes to me. When it's like any other movie, I give it like a week and boom. Anyway, so in the beginning it starts with Dolores and Vera. Yeah. I might talk about the whole movie because this movie is really good. I like Dolores Claiborne. This has replay value. The thing is, there's sometimes I'm like, one of my friends like, you like Dolores Claiborne? You like seeing old women get beat? Well, she wasn't beat. She wanted to die. Yeah, the thing is, Vera, she's coming near the end of her life. The thing is, she's just tired. But that's right there. Those are the opening moments. You see Dolores with a roll pin about to do it. And in the moment, I was like, what are you doing? And then later on, we finally get to find out from Dolores' words what happened. Because now, she's being held for questioning as a murderer. And there's Detective Mackey. The thing is, because Selena is her daughter, she's not a lawyer. She's a reporter. But she's knowledgeable. And she's right there because she wants to defend her mom. And then she tells her, we can get some lawyers. We can just don't say anything right now. And the next thing you know, Mackey wants to get her because the thing is, her dad died, I think like 22 years ago. And he's always had a vendetta. He never got her for anything. It didn't stick. So now Selena right there is there back home. She's having flashbacks. And the whole thing, it does do that in this movie. It goes back and forth, flashbacks. Because there was many flashbacks where, there's one where she meets Vera for the first time because they needed money. She wanted to give it for Selena for her school's books and stuff like that. So she worked. Whoo! The hands. Like on one of my hands, it breaks. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to. Like, yeah, and then the other one's not as bad. No, it's normal. But this one right here, people are like, you don't work. I'm like, listen, look, mother. I don't curse, but I'm like, oh, I don't work. Huh? You see the breaks? Yeah, that's working in the cold. Talking about, I've never worked a day in my life. When it was like this, yes, it looked like I never worked a day in my life. That doesn't really get me, but this is what I'm like. This is like a reminder, like, yeah, I've worked, and I have worked a day in my life. But this movie was good, because the thing is, it was crazy. Her dad, Joe, did many... So, Dolores she's the strong type. She's a loving mother. She's trying to be a good wife, but the thing is, the husband is a lazy prick. Lazy. Talking about, oh, if you had the boats, maybe we didn't have them. So, because the thing is, he had more money growing up. She didn't have nothing, and after that, they're fighting. And then after that, something about her pants, and then, boom, he hits her with a 2x4. I was like, duh, right in the back. He's like, you see what you made me do? I'm like, you son of a. And then she's playing it off. The food's going, she's like just dazed, like, I can't believe this asshole hit me with a 2x4. And he's like, go to sleep, baby. And Selena, boom, hits him with a big ass jar of milk. He's like, you ain't never gonna hit me again like that. If you do that, I'm gonna cut you or something. Cut it off. I'm like, you go, woman. And he's like, clean it up. I was like, oh shoot, because the whole time he's like that. Yeah, yeah. And then later it gets on more, and then right there, Vera, she wants everything cleaned, shined. And then finally, Detective Mackey, it goes to flashback right there. She's gonna be 5 minutes alone! Because the thing is, Joe died, and he's questioning, and he wanted to talk to Selena, but the chief right there is like, leave it alone, leave it alone. And the thing is, Selena, she's having her own trials and tribulations because at work, she wants a promotion, but the thing is, her boss is sleeping with some other skirt, and she doesn't get it. And the thing is, coming back here is bringing back anxiety and trauma, past trauma that happened before. I don't know if you want to know right now, but I'll say it. Well, the thing is, I'll just say it, because it's going to happen. Actually, I'll say it later on, because it was crazy. Because what happens next, we find out, because they're talking right there, and Mackie wants DNA of her hair, pulls it, and then after tells her, that old bat never left me nothing. Because it was like one of those relationships where they're friends, but they talk shit to each other. So, yeah, they're like, she didn't leave me. Like, oh yeah, she left you with $8 million, or $1 million, or something like that. Like, what? He's like, your mother's a millionaire. No, and she's shocked, like, that bad old act. Like, you know, she was cursing, like, why the hell would she leave me money? She always talked down to me. But then you find out, like, they had a really good mutual respect during what happened during the summer Joe died. Because we find out how. Because what happens next, what's the name? They're fighting now, Selena and her mother, because she doesn't remember anything. And then he tells her, you don't remember your daddy touching you? You don't remember that? Yeah. He's like, stop it! Lies! She doesn't remember, and then she leaves, and then she records everything. What Vera told her the summer when her dad died. Well, the thing is, I'll just say right here, she led him to a well, and he died. But what happened is, she says the whole thing right there, because he knew it, because she was skipping school, she was working at a young age, and like, why the hell are you not in school, work? And then she sees the gold necklace, which is her mother's, and then she's like, oh my God, this is it. He's been touching you. And then she knows right there, because the way her daughter's acting, and then she hits her, like, stop, mama, and then she goes. And then right there, like, and then she goes and takes out the money in the bank. There is no money in the bank because he took it out. And she's livid, and the thing is, they do give her back the money. And then after that, she's working. It's the day of the eclipse. Well, the eclipse is coming. Or before, I think. And she tells Vera, because the thing is, she used to be back at that house where she worked at for like almost every summer. And then her husband died. She just lived there permanently. Yeah, all the stuff, like, get away these rags, get rid of it. All of it, all of it. I was like, okay. So what happens now, Vera sees that Dolores is down, because she knows Delirious. Wait, is that a movie? Anyway, Misery is another movie Kkathy Bates is in. But she noticed that she's very down. She's not acting like her strong self. You know, smart ass kind of thing, always working with a smile. She's down. And Tess is like, what's wrong? She starts crying. She tells her, like, my husband took the money out of the thing. Right there, we didn't know, because she actually, I'll tell you in a minute. But she does say that I think he's touching her. And he's like, has he done anything to her? And she's like, I don't know. Has he fucked her? Whoa! Oh, like, straight to the point, huh, Vera? She says she doesn't know, and she's like, and then she's like, accidents do happen. But he's like, how do you think I felt when my husband was sleeping around with his young secretary? One day, the brake line wasn't there, and that I was like, whoa. Vera just confessed that she killed her own husband. She took out the brake lights, and that's why he died, because he was cheating on her. And then he said like that accidents do happen, and then she's basically telling her, without insinuating it, you should do the same. And then they're right there, and then it's the day of the eclipse, and then right there, like, Dolores, take the day off. No, it's fine. And then she's like, then she said this, remember, life's a bitch, and then you become one, or something like that. And she knew right there, Vera right there, like, yeah, it's time for your husband to go. So now, everyone's right there looking at the eclipse. So she goes back home. Of course, Joe's there. They're relaxing. She's getting him drunk. She's feeding him food. He's like enjoying it. He's like, oh, I can't see nothing. And he's like, I went to the bank. Yeah. Money that you took, I got it back. Yeah, took it out from his account. Like, you weren't supposed to do that. And then after that, she's like, give me back all that money. Why? I'm going to tell all your friends that you've been touching your 13-year-old daughter. He's like exorcism came out of him right there. I'm like, it was clear as daylight. Yep, he has been doing it. He's like, she's nothing but a tease. And she's like, she wants to cry, but she's pissed because it's true. He's like, you're going to have a permanent address at Shawshank Prison. And she's getting chased. And then the thing is, she knows where the hole was at the well. She jumps over, and then like, help, help. She had it in the cassette tape because she was listening to it. And then she's on the boat. She's ready to leave because she doesn't want to be there no more. Selena. She has a flashback of the boat because the thing is, they show right there. She jacked off her dad. Yeah. He was like, I was like, yeah. She was like, good girl. Good. I'm like, whoa. She did that. Sorry to be detailed, but the thing is, if you watch the movie, people are like, you're spoiling it. This movie came out like how many years ago? Almost 20, I think? Or maybe more? Yeah. Doesn't count. It was crazy. Next thing you know, they go back. They're doing like an intermediate hearing. It's not really a trial. And she goes back and defends her mom and tells her, like, no, there's no way. People will love it. Like, you would tarnish. She's telling Detective Mackey, you will tarnish your reputation if you take on this case, because it's just, it's bullshit. He has nothing. There were two old people. She wanted to die. It was an accident. Old people fall down all the time. Not in those words she said it like that, but they lived together and like they loved each other. Not in a romantic way, but they had mutual love. It's like, come on, shoot, like my best friend. I love him. Shoot, love him like a brother. They loved each other like sisters, or loved each other like a mother-daughter thing like that. Yeah, and she left her money, and the thing is, Dolores did not. She loved her. All right, there's no way she didn't do it, because they go back to the thing. She was getting her food. She didn't want to go to the bedpan. She was like, get back my China doll. It relaxed her, and then after that, she's like, she's getting old. She gets down the wheelchair, and Dolores is like, what are you going to do? You're going to go walking down the stairs? Oh, like, oh. She wants to jump. Not jump. She wants to throw herself down the stairs. And then she's fighting with her, and Dolores is trying to help her, and then finally she does. And she's like, kill me. She's begging Dolores to do it. Like, I'm too weak. I'm so old. I don't want to keep living. You can see in her eyes, like, why? And then she gets the rolling pin. Couldn't do it. Because they show the whole scene before the mailman came in. She, like that, she couldn't do it. Nope. She cared about her so much. Like, no, I am not going to be the one to kill you. Even though it's a mercy kill, if you think about it. And after that, that was it in the movie. There is more stuff, more details, but those are the parts I really like of this movie. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. One of my mom's and my sister's favorites. It's a good movie. Sometimes I'm like, Dolores! Well, anyway, take care. Please come race subscribe. I recommend it. For some people, it might be like, oh, but this one, it does have replay value because it's a good movie. It's not bad. I like it.